So I don't think that many people have heard of this one. I didn't hear about it until a good few weeks ago myself. I stumbled across this one. It's a fan game, but looking at the sepia tone of the green shades over there, you can probably tell that it kind of looks like a Game Boy sort of thing. And that's what it is. It's a fan game that's framed like a Game Boy Mega Man game. And I streamed Mega Man's 1 through 5 on Game Boy a couple months back. So I figured this would be an interesting thing to check out. Real quick before I start, here's the funny thing about this game. When I came across it, it was on an itch.io page, which is like a page where people like host little demos and fan games and stuff. And for some reason, that itch.io page only had the Android version, the APK version. And I was going to stream that version, but it had an issue where if you played it on Android, you would see the button overlay on the screen. You know how because the touchscreen is like all you've got for like inputting commands. So that would have been a little bit annoying to have that overlay. You can't get rid of that. But I had since found out that there's a Windows version that was available, and I struggled to find it online. I couldn't fucking find it anywhere. Deej and I were trying to find that one. It seemed like it disappeared off the face of the internet for some reason. Thankfully, I did some deeper scouring on the internet. I looked through other YouTube Let's Plays to see if there was a link for it in the description, and eventually I found one that did have a link, and it worked. So, thankfully I got that. I've got it here. I'm going to start it now. Let me just go back to the folder where the executable is, and we can get started. Here we go. Here's Mega Man Sunrise. Oh, wait a minute. You guys can't see that. Let me turn the volume down first, and I'll fix that. Right, okay, and will that show up now? There we go. So you might notice there's like a pixel effect going on here. I'm going to turn that off. It's turned on by default, but yeah, I don't like that, so we'll turn that off. Right, so let me quickly key config just to see what we've got here. Hang on. Oh shit, it doesn't read the D-pads. Wait, it doesn't... Okay then. Okay, key command doesn't work. The D-pad doesn't work, the analog stick doesn't work, so we're just going to go by whatever the defaults are. Hopefully the defaults make sense. So we're off to a good start. So I have no idea why this is called Mega Man Sunrise, but it looks promising. Like the title screen and the music sound pretty good. Although I will say, I hate to sound like I'm nitpicking, but this sounds more like NES music and not Game Boy music. Like, Game Boy doesn't sound exactly like NES. But whatever, it's 8-bit, close enough. Right, so here we go. Some time ago, Dr. Light had been researching a new AI technology. His discoveries would find use in a new robot he was creating. Okay. Codenamed Trance. She would have meant a breakthrough in, sorry, that's weird wording, in terms of robot intelligence, once complete. However, Dr. Wily had feared the project, so he brought it to an early end, destroying Trance. It wasn't until later that Dr. Wily realized such a robot's potential could work well in his favor, ... Dr. Wowie. I have finished my alterations to Trance, while maintaining her intelligent thinking. It's going to be hard to read this when it like pauses like that. She will have to obey my every command now. Now wake up and wreak havoc across the world. Yes, Master, I will ensure your plans cannot be stopped this time. Mega Man, it's terrible. Twance has fallen into the hands of Dr. Wowie. Oh no, what has he done to her? Twance is under his control now, and has recruited 4 robot masters to help her take over the world. They threaten to destroy all major cities. Okay, I guessed that right. Across the globe by sunrise. If we do not surrender, you must go and stop them and... Twance right away, Mega Man. No problem, I'm on it. Yeah, gotta go fast. Hi, Zachary. Right, so here's the robot masters for this game. We've got Vine Man, Vinny, Scorch Man, Valve Man, Steam. Yeah, I'm making up all these jokes. And Circuit Man. Let's do... Let's see, let's do Scorch Man first. Reminds me of Concrete Man from Mega Man 9. Okay, thankfully the defaults are actually where I want them to be, that's great. I'm using the SN30 Pro, by the way, which has X input support, so that's probably why it works. So yeah, it looks like a Game Boy Mega Man, it feels like a Game Boy Mega Man, so we're off to a good start. Oh nice, I can slide as well, good. Okay, I can't do the Buster Charge, that's not in this game, but that's okay. So yeah, like I said, I streamed the Mega Mans 1 through 5 on Game Boy like a couple months ago. And like a couple weeks after that, I found out about this game and I was like, you know what, well I streamed those 5, why not stream this as well? Oh shit. I'm surprised that knockback didn't kill me. So yeah, that seems pretty good. I mean, this is better than the Game Gear one that I tried playing that one time. Yeah, I think there's a gimmick from Mega Man 9. What was the fire robot from Mega Man 9 called again? Or 10? Was it 9 or 10? They had like those big fire bars of death. So I believe this is a full game, this isn't... Oh nice, I got an extra life already. So this is pretty much a full fan game. And it seems pretty good so far. So I'll probably do like, it doesn't say part 1 on my stream because I might just do a full playthrough of this. If it's as short as the other Game Boy Mega Man games. Like remember, there's only 4 Robot Masters, so after that it's probably like Wily's Castle. Ah, shit. Damn it. One moment. Just gonna adjust the volume, gonna turn it down ever so slightly. Right, there we go. Oh wait, this is not the right way. Well, at least there's checkpoints, so that's good. I've got access to Rush Jet and Rush Coil already, so that's good. Oof. I forgot those were like one-hit kill things. Wow, I'm doing all sorts of bad right now. Also, why does my brain tell me to go this way? Probably because Mega Man's facing right. But then I'm supposed to go up this way. Well, I hope the game is nice enough to give me another extra life, because I'm almost game overing here. And I've only just started. Oh well, maybe I'm not ready for that one yet. Let's try a different level. Let's do Valve Man then. We'll come back to Scorch Man. So yeah, these are original Robot Masters that have been created specifically for this game, which is pretty cool. Better than the ones that Mega Man DOS have to offer. I don't know if you've ever seen the Robot Masters from that one. Or Mega Man and Bass for the Wonder Swan, which, yeah, that's a real thing. I streamed that many years ago. Sadly, I don't have the VOD, but I might revisit that game sometime in the future, so I have like a VOD for people to watch. Because nobody really talks about that one. Like, a lot of people know what Mega Man on DOS is, but Mega Man and Bass for the Wonder Swan, I don't even think people are aware of that, for the most part. Oh god, it's gonna be one of these rooms, isn't it? Yep. Oh shit. Your gravity resets when you screen transition. Like, when I entered that screen, I was falling very fast, but then it reset back to, like, low gravity? Zero gravity? How do you describe that? Like, my inertia reset between screens. If you watch that back, you'll see that. I don't know if the other Game Boy games did that, I don't remember, but the NES games don't do that, where it just like resets between each screen. At least I got an extra life back, but yeah. This is a Mega Man trope that I hate, just this part where you just see... I mean, at least that part's not too bad, but I've never been a fan of like going through narrow corridors, like vertically, just to avoid all the one-hit kill spikes. We'll probably have disappearing, reappearing blocks at some point. Oh, okay, I guess I hit a checkpoint. I was gonna go back to grab this, but... too late now. No, I didn't hit a checkpoint. Right, so you're just not allowed to scroll backwards then, once you scroll. Well, it has been a couple months since I played Mega Man, so I need to shake off the rust. I need to get goods. I'm sure there's a bunch of good Mega Man fan games out there, but I chose this one specifically, again, because I played the Game Boy games recently. So we're going to make this like an unofficial Mega Man Game Boy playthrough, just because it looks and feels like one, which is good. It feels very polished. There are very minor, like very tiny things that are like weird with it, but it's not that bad. It's like negligible differences. Ah, shit. That seems more like something you would see in a Wily Castle stage. Like, we have to go through that tiny gap there. Haven't even hit the checkpoint yet, by the way. There we go. Unless I get an extra life, I won't know where that checkpoint is. Oh, there we go. Right on cue. Perfect timing. Asking you shall receive. Oh, nice. Okay, keep giving me extra life, please. That would be very nice. Oh my god. Is the game sentient? Is it listening to me? Oh. Okay, maybe I stopped listening. Three more. 2. 1. Alright, let's move on. I mean, I can't exactly complain getting 3 in like 20 seconds, that's not too bad. Oh shit. Should have used Rush Jet there. Right, so it turns out I did hit a checkpoint. Wow, this game is being awfully generous. I haven't seen this many extra lives being handed to me since Mega Man 2 on Game Boy. I remember that one where it just gave me one like every fucking 2 seconds. And that was like the easiest Mega Man Game Boy, not because I had so many lives, like that game in general was just really easy. Like, I beat that within an hour, whereas most of the Game Boy games took me like 2 to 3 hours to finish. I'm sure you can get across that without using Rush Jet, but the jump is so damn narrow it's kinda hard to do without that. Nope, here we go again. Oh, never mind. Ah, shit, really? Walking on the air. Thank God. Right, well at least I hit a checkpoint now. Right, first Robot Master of the game. Let's fight and see what he's like. Just spamming the fire button and hoping for the best. Oh. Oh, shit. So yeah, rule of thumb with Mega Man, if you're gonna get hit by something, get hit by the projectiles, not the Robot Master itself. You take less damage from projectiles. Oh shit, wasn't expecting him to double back. Oof. Yeah, I just played myself. Thought he was going to walk toward me there, so I tried to jump over, but I jumped too high. There we go. Again, just spam the fire button, hope for the best, I guess. I'm assuming Valve Bubble is the name. Valve Missile. Okay, so... I'm glad this shows you how it works before you get to use it. Let's try Scorchman again. Maybe this is his weakness. Because Valve is very loosely based around water, at least the stage theme was water. So I'm going by Pokemon logic. Plus I now have a weapon to get through certain tricky parts. Hi Masahiro, welcome to the stream. So to get some more extra lives again. Actually, you know what I should be doing? I should just take these 2 deaths so I can start with 3 lives again. It's weird, you get less iframes in this one compared to most Mega Man games. I mean, it's not a huge difference, but you can definitely notice it's a lot shorter than the other ones. Right, there we go, now I've got 3 lives. So I know I said the next Mega Man game I was going to stream, like, after I finished the Game Boy games, and the Game Gear one was going to be Mega Man ZX in January. But that was before I discovered this fan game. And I was like, you know what, I did play those Game Boy games a short while back, might as well add this to the list. Yeah, the first time I came by here I didn't even... Oh. You can't steer that up and down. Like, the first time I came by that part, I didn't realise I had the rush jet, so I could get that now. Right, reach the checkpoint. Got to remember to go up to the ladder, like, upwards when I get back to that checkpoint. So I'll probably end up dying at least once before I get to the boss. Shit. That was not exactly the most elegant thing I just did there. Right, okay, so at least I know it's not that one. One of my other weapons will break that, but not the missile. Just hoping in vain for an extra life, but I don't get it. Oh! I didn't mean to slide there. I must have pressed down by accident when I was doing that. Right, well, there's another extra life. Ah! Yeah, that's kind of an awkward enemy placement. I can't hit him from the front, so I don't know how to hit him from the back without getting hit myself. You think the missile would destroy the shield on the face, but it doesn't. Yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna take the damage boost. It's like the most efficient way to get around that. Yeah, I'm not very good at this, am I? What does M do again? I don't remember what M is for. Does M recover like one of your energy things, like your weapon energies? Oh no, wait, that's W. What's M? I forgot. Oh, you can change the direction, right? Okay. Interesting. I thought it was like automatic. I'm gonna need to get some... energy things for my V-missile now. My V-miss. There we go. M is for health. Are you sure about that? Like E is for health? Nice. Might take this opportunity to recover here a little bit, see if I can get a couple extra lives. Don't want to get sent all the way back to the start of the level. So we can get one more extra life within the next minute. Come over here. Right, if this wave doesn't give me an extra life, then we'll move on. Oh. Turns out we were right next to the boss door, I didn't even see that. Yeah, M might actually just be for your weapon energy, because I don't know what else it could be for. Oh. Ah, shit. Right, so I don't know if this is his weakness per se, but it does do more than one line worth of damage, I think. Yeah, it does like 2 lines. Should have just used this all up at the start. Yep. Yeah, he has iframes when he's charging. Yeah, I'm not taking any chances. Not after I used up all my weapon energy. There's a Smash Direct next Monday. Interesting. I guess that's when Terry Bogard drops, and we will probably learn about the next DLC character. Which I believe will be the final character for Battle Pass 1. Because there will be a Battle Pass. Fighters Pass, because there will be another Fighters Pass coming out. I'm still hoping for Travis Touchdown to be in Smash, which I don't think he'll be in the first Fighters Pass. But I wouldn't be surprised if he shows up in the second Fighter Pass to coincide with the release of No More Heroes 3, which comes out next year. Right, so I'm pretty sure Valve Man will work against Vine Man, so here we go. Oh god, these platforms. Well, they give you a little bit more time actually, like, compared to how they work in the NES. That's not too bad. Oh, it's tomorrow? Right, okay, what time? If you could get the time for the UK, that would be great. So that I can figure out when, because I might do a stream of that if it's at a good time. Music in this has been pretty good so far. It sounds very much like a Mega Man soundtrack. Ah. Thought it was going to stop spinning a little bit sooner than that. I think if I game over, I get to keep my V-tanks and stuff, because I've got like 2 M-tanks, so let me just take the death so I can start with 3 lives again, since we didn't reach the checkpoint. Apex Gaming 1080, thank you very much for following on Twitch. Yeah, I still have it. 1 PM. Oh, that's quite early. What's this a hack of? This is not a hack, this is an actual fan game. can't provide the link right now, unfortunately. It's actually kind of hard to find this. Like, I did mentioned earlier how the Windows version is like difficult to find a working link for, but I found it through like another YouTube Let's Play. I'll probably provide the link in the description for the VOD for this after the stream. But yeah, there's a Windows version and it's also available on Android of all things. It would be impressive though that if this was like a full-on hack of the Game Boy Mega Man game. It's time for the turtle to spin. Ah! Okay, so maybe that's a little bit too slow. The platform movement. No Game Boy can output this music. Yeah, I did point that out actually. This sounds more like NES music than Game Boy. Like I said though, close enough, it's 8-bit, but it's not exactly the same sound chips that are being used. I do appreciate the effort though, like there's clearly effort put into this fan game. Okay, good. If projectiles go off the screen, they just go away forever, so that's good. Nice. Not nice. It's going to be around 45 minutes. Right, so I'm assuming like maybe 30 minutes of that is like Teddy Bogard information, like how he works and stuff. Because you remember that Banjo-Kazooie one where Sakurai was like showing how Banjo worked in like detail for a good while. And then probably the last 10-15 minutes will be like the next character and maybe information on the next Battle Pass. God damn it, why did I keep saying Battle Pass? God damn Fortnite and its lingo. I didn't mean to say that, I meant Fighters Pass. But yeah, if I'm around tomorrow at 1 PM my time, which I don't know what time that is in the US, but it'll be like early in the morning. Yeah, apparently there's a Smash Direct happening tomorrow, I was just informed of that, so... It's not a proper Direct, it's more like just a Smash Brothers one. But I'm fine with that. Oh, I forgot about that. But yeah, I'm fine with that, I want to see more Smash Brothers. I need to continue practicing up on my banjo, because Banjo-Kazooie is really fun to use. I haven't done a Smash stream in a while, I should get back to that. Maybe I'll do like a couple sessions later this month. So yeah, I looked into that information on Death Stranding, like the review controversy. Apparently a lot of like media outlets that are like reviewing the game, like IGN, are not saying the best things about it. Like they're saying it's like a glorified walking simulator and is kinda boring and repetitive, which I don't exactly trust IGN and like other outlets, especially when you had that controversy with Philip Mewson like a year and a half ago. But it is something to keep in mind, but I will get the game anyway. I pre-ordered Death Stranding like a week ago. I'm going to pick that up day one, and I'll be streaming that. I haven't played all of Kojima's games, but I played Metal Gear Solids 1 and 2. Good games. And I played a little bit of MGS5 when that first came out, and I quite liked that. I think I'll play MGS3 Snake Eater next year. I didn't get around to that one yet. Oh. Ooh, that was close. Ah, shit. Should have waited until I landed first before I did that. Oh, fuck. Gonna have to go all the way back. Oh, so here's another way that you can tell this is not an actual Game Boy game. I don't think you could fire this many pellets at once as Mega Man. I think in the Game Boy games you only had a limit of like 2 pellets on screen, because Game Boy, and therefore Game Boy limitations. In this one you can fire 3 at a time. I don't necessarily have any issue with that though, but it was something I noticed. But yeah, I forgot what the score was the IGN gave Death Stranding. I think it was like, I don't know, a 3.8 or something like that, a very low score. And I watched a video from Review Tech USA talking about the review score controversy, and they brought up a very good point where some other outlets who had since put out their reviews, like after IGN and the backlash from that, they put out their reviews and gave it very high scores, like 85, 90, 9 out of 10. But the wording of their reviews doesn't really sound like a 9 out of 10 game. They were like talking about how it was very repetitive and it falls a little bit short of a masterpiece and a great game, which seems a little bit conflicting with the number they put on their review scores, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to try not to let that deter me from picking up the game. I'm going to pick that one up anyway. Damn it. Gonna be a while before I get to the boss in this one, it seems like. You know, I wish there was an option to, like, do this and... Ah, shit. There goes an extra life. But yeah, I wish there was an option to, like, go to black and white and not use the 4 shades of green. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. It could be, like, black and red, like the Virtual Boy, but I'd much prefer just, like, having straight up black and white and, like, 2 shades of grey in between. Although I tell you what I can do actually, I'm gonna try something. Right, 1 second. This won't affect me because I won't be able to see this, but you guys can see this, so we're gonna try something. 1 moment. I'm not sure what filter, maybe color correction is the one I'm looking for? Contrast, perhaps? Oh no, that's not the one. Gamma? Nope. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can... Ah, there we go. And then if I reduce the gamma a little bit... Okay, now that looks nice. Are you guys fine with that? Because I think I would rather have the game look like this. A little bit easier on the eyes. Again, I won't be able to see that because I'm looking at the executable, but... Let me adjust that a little bit actually. I'm going to make sure that the whites are like more bright than that. Oh, that's a little bit too much contrast there. Trying to find a nice balance here, so give me one moment to do that. Almost there, I think. Okay, that looks a little... I think that's about as good as it's going to look. I was adjusting some of the colours there. Yeah, that looks fine. Right, okay, let's continue. For the most part, when I was playing the Game Boy Mega Man games, I had it set to black and white. Some games I set it to, like, blue, like different shades of blue. Because I had, like, Super Game Boy filters I could use. But I think I would rather have it black and white, rather than, like, greens. So yeah, if the person who made this fan game ever watches this, I hope you don't mind me setting it to like that. I always, like, half the time I forget that's even there. I just drop down the ladder not realising that's what's coming. Right, this will be the one. This is the one where I'll get all the way to the boss and beat it. I'm gonna try something, hang on. Oh, I can actually control it off the window. Right, one moment. I'm gonna try a little thing here. Okay, so I'm gonna view this stream in full screen, like my streaming preview. Is this still playable? It seems like it. There might be a tiny bit of a latency delay, but not too much. I say as I missed that jump. Right, okay then. If I what salad, as Moo likes to say. If I begin to notice too much of a delay with the method I'm trying right now, because I want to just see this in black and white. Like what you're seeing right now, I'm now seeing because I've set my streaming preview to full screen. Yeah, I think I can play it like this. Oh, right, the spikes. I've got to remember to hold right here. Right, finally making progress now. Trying to cheese this a little bit. There we go. There's some good cheese right there. Don't feel too bad about using an E-tank there, considering I've got like 4 of them. This might be a good opportunity to grind for lives. Oh. Yeah, sometimes I just randomly... I don't think it's the fan game, it just might be the way the D-pad is set up that's doing that. I think my thumb is leaning a bit too far toward down when I'm doing that. What the hell? That was weird, did you see that? That looked weird. I don't know if that was a different thing or if that was just the weapon energy. Fuck it. Oh, okay, I got an extra life from that instead. There's one of those Susies. The most underrated Mega Man enemy in all of Mega Man. There we go. Right, let's try the Valve, whatever it was called, the Valve weapon on him. This should do a good bit of damage, I would imagine. Or not. And that does nothing. Well, it kinda works, but you have to make sure he's walking away from you when you do it. Ah, stop whipping. Right, well, I'm just gonna expend my E-tanks, I guess. There we go. I used up a lot of E-tanks there, but it was kinda worth it. I don't know if this game has a shop system, I should check actually. Because the last few Game Boy Mega Man games had like a shop in them. Okay, that's kinda cool looking. As far as I can tell, there isn't a shop system here. Nah, I'm pressing select, nothing's working. Right, last one, Circuit Man, let's go. Oh, that's weird. It's like a... It's a combination of like an electric level combined with snow. Haven't seen that combination before. Also, there's some ice rink physics, so I've got to be careful with that as well. Well, that didn't go too well. Wait. Oh, okay, so it takes 2 shots to use up 1 bar on your weapon energy for that one, so that's good. Lots of usage. Nice. Yeah, this game is awfully generous with the extra lives. It's not... like, it's almost there, but it's not as bad as, like, Mega Man 2 on Game Boy, but it's still awfully generous, all things considered. Don't necessarily have an issue with that myself, just because it means I can get through these levels quicker for the streaming purposes. Oh yeah, there's no hitbox under that, I just remembered. Shit. Tried to jump over that time. Yeah, those jumps kinda suck though. Yeah. Should have rushed jet to do it. Well, at least I know where the checkpoint is now, so I'm not that far back. For some reason, when I'm, like, hugging against the wall, like, on the other side, I couldn't, like, do the... I couldn't slide tackle when I was hugging the wall, I had to, like, step back and then do it. It's happened a couple times. So yeah, as far as a fan game goes, it's obviously not one-to-one. It's very close, though. It's close enough that I'm fine playing it, like, it's very playable. So I'm not going to go into a rant about how, oh, it's not exactly the same, therefore it sucks. It's not. That's not the case. Still a lot of effort put into this. Shit. Oh, that's good. I can't even fucking hit him. I'm probably near the boss now. Just have a few more screens, I imagine, and then we're there. Ah. Ah. Also, apparently Mega Man is a Pokemon because this is called a Vine Whip. There we go. Nope. Okay, that one is weak to fire. You have to hit it with the big projectile though, the smaller ones only do 1 bar of damage. Ah! Oh, that was close. Almost made a horrible, horrible mistake there, but I thankfully didn't fuck that one up. There was that part of me that was telling me, fucking heal yourself, dipshit, but thank God I didn't listen to myself and went with pure instinct. Right, well here we go. Time to fight Trance, the evil robot that Dr. Wily has. And they have like a big fucking chain ball. This will be interesting. No stage here, just like a straight on boss fight. Well, this sounds different. This doesn't sound 8-bit. Okay, well, no weaknesses. Was that the Mario 3 sound effect there that I just heard? The Mario 3 stomping sound effect? Well, I guess I'm gonna have to fight this thing the old-fashioned way and learn the attack pattern straight up. Shit. I'm not going to use an E-tank unless I get more than half of its health down. I don't want to end up wasting my tanks. Ah. Fuck. Right, okay, I'm gonna use that E-tank now. Oh. There we go, rip Trents. You got the Trance Wrecker, so I now have a big fucking chain ball. Nice. That is the fucking Mario 3 stomp sound effect. Trance, snap out of it. You aren't supposed to fight for evil. Mega Man, you are right. Didn't you just explode 2 seconds ago? You are right, thank you for helping me clear my head. Come with me, I'll take you back to Dr. Light's. Dr. Light's lab. No, that fool Wily has to pay for what he has done to me. Trance, wait! Dr. Light, Trance ran off before I could stop her. I heard she was recruited 4 more robot masters to assist her in her pursuit of Dr. Wowie. Mega Man, Wowie's evil code is still running in her veins. You must stop her before she does something terrible, Mega Man. Before she does something no robot should ever do. I'm heading off to Wily's fortress. Now. But first I got to stop the robot master she has manipulated. Right, so we have 4 more robot masters. Let's see what I'm doing for time before we do more of this. Right, okay, I might have to split this into 2 parts, but we can do like maybe another couple more of these. Don't know if I'll do this in one session because I started the stream a bit late tonight and I want to do some Majora's Mask. So we've got Kunai Man, Sound Man, Mirage Man, and Haze Man. That's probably why some of the weaknesses weren't working on other robot masters, because they're probably for some of these guys. Let's do Sound Man first. Kinda looks like a bootleg Robocop. So I wonder what a sound theme stage is going to look like, because that'll be interesting. It just looks like Sparkman's level. Oof. Same thing as before, I'm just going to take the death so I can start again with 3 lives. If I have like 0 extra lives and I haven't reached the checkpoint, there's no point in continuing. I mean, I could have maybe gotten an extra life along the way, but I would rather just start with 3 lives. Oh yeah, I just realised there's speakers in the background there. I didn't notice that before. But I'm guessing this is what this is for? No? Vine Whip? No? Are we sure it's not this one? I need to angle this to hit it? Nope. Okay, well I have no fucking idea how to grab that then. Oh god, here we go. Time for my least favourite Mega Man trope. Trying to cheese this, but they're not making it easy on me. Fuck. Never mind. Fuck, not even a checkpoint. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do this entire thing in one night. I'm probably going to make this a 2-parter. If I try to do this whole game in one evening, it's going to take me like when I get to Majora's Mask, I'm only going to play it for like a fucking hour, so yeah, I'm not going to do this whole thing tonight. Took me long enough to beat those 4 Robot Masters. I'm not going to do all 4 of these tonight, let alone the endgame. Depending on how long it takes me to do this stage, I might do one more after this, I'm not sure. We'll just play it by ear and see how we're doing for time after this one. I freaked out there for a second because when I picked up the health energy, all the blocks disappeared. So I thought the game glitched and I was about to fall, but no, it was just because it was doing the animation for the health regeneration. Oh shit. For some reason I thought that was a platform. Yeah, that was dumb. Yeah, this music definitely sounds better than what the Game Boy is capable of. I'm just gonna try to not think about that. Can't really argue with the music in general because it sounds good. Good original soundtrack we got here. Damn it. And that's why I don't like those blocks. I had a feeling they were going to show up at some point. Nope. Right, time for this fucking room again. There we go. I mean, it wasn't even that hard, but I still fucked it up somehow. I hope this is a checkpoint, this room, because it's empty. So it probably is. Probably was a checkpoint. Yeah, it was. Oh! I forgot about that. I always have that habit of just dropping from the ladder rather than climbing down. Right, let me check how I'm doing for time. Right, okay, I can play this for like another 15 minutes. Let's see if I can finish this stage at least within that time. Like I said, I don't want to spend too much. If I started the stream a bit earlier tonight, I maybe would have had time to do this in one sitting, but the fact that I started late, combined with the fact that I want to do some Majora's Mask next, and also Smash Bros. Direct tomorrow, which I might not even be around for, but I'm going to try to be around for it. I can't really promise that, but I'm going to try my best to be there for it. Okay, that's weird. Just seeing Mega Man floating in midair again. I think I'm about to reach the checkpoint again, and I've got an extra life on top of the lives I started with. There we go. Got to remember climb, don't jump at that spot. I hate it when games do that. When they put like a roof just above you that makes it really difficult to like jump out from that angle. It's not just a Mega Man thing, a lot of platformers do that, but it's still annoying. It just gives you such little room for error. And here are blocks. Or I held A block. Oh, there they are. Yeah. Need to be a little bit quicker there. I was just observing the pattern for a minute just so I knew where the blocks were going. Nope. There we go. That's probably not how you're supposed to do that, but I saw the opportunity, so I went for it. Oof, oof! God damn. Yeah, this level's quite challenging. Ah. Fast jet is fast. There we go. I was half expecting one of those little enemies hiding in the pit to come out there. I'm gonna wait till I recover my health here. Of course that would fall down. Or until I get an extra life, I guess, as well. But I would also like to get a little bit extra health so I can hopefully get to the boss. One more life? I'm holding out for one more life, but I don't know if that's going to happen. 3 more tries. 2, 1, 0. Ah shit, of course. But damn. Of course they would put that there right at the very fucking ends. Right, so here is Soundman, who again looks like a bootleg Robocop. I think that's his weakness, it seems like it. Don't think I'll need my E-tanks for this one. Oh. Nice. Relatively clean fight there. I'll try one more level, but again I won't be spending too much longer on this one. You got the Sound Dash. That's like Wario's charge attack. What is kunai? Is that like a ninja star or something? Or like one of those little ninja thingies that you throw? Not a star. I can't describe it. It's like a little ninja spike that like ninjas toss. I think that's what a kunai is. I'm gonna do Haze Man. Oh, it's a fucking robot plane. Oh god, it's that. What's that thing from Mighty Number 9 called? It's that. Also, this looks a lot like the Sky Deck, or not the Sky Deck, I forgot the name of it, but it's the level for Mega Man X. Storm Eagle's level. Kinda looks like that, at least it did for a moment, when you looked at the backgrounds. Right, well, that's this level's gimmick. I haven't seen these things for a while. What did I just get? It was this? Nope, that doesn't work. Ah. There goes the extra life. Well, at least I got that one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I really shouldn't be doing that. Okay, I think I see what this one's gonna do. Ah, okay, right. Interesting. Oh! I think I was almost at the checkpoint there. Oh no, I hit it already, right, good. Well, I just wasted the knee tank. I wasn't entirely sure where the checkpoint was because it doesn't really tell you until you die. Okay, that room's gonna be really fucking annoying. Oh yeah, I don't know if anyone heard, regarding Pokemon, this isn't a leak or anything, like I'm trying to avoid the leaks. Toby Fox confirmed, because he's now allowed to talk about it, he composed a song for Pokemon, if I can stop dying, Pokemon Sword and Shield. So that's pretty cool. So let's recap. Over the last couple months, he's collaborated with Nintendo like what, 3 times now? Like he helped didn't help. He like got Sans into Smash. Worked with Sakurai on that one. He's played Smash Bros with Sakurai. He's put several songs in the soundtrack of Little Town Hero, and now he's put a song in the soundtrack to Pokemon Sword and Shield. So it seems like he's doing a lot of stuff with Nintendo. And it's got me thinking, do you think, like this is... Like you might think this is a tin... Oh my god, this fucking room. Yeah, right, so let me try to... I'm gonna... I can't do this while speaking because you can see how bad I am at talking when I need to focus on these annoying rooms. So, considering how much that Toby Fox has been doing for Nintendo lately, I've got the sneaking suspicion that he might be... how do I put this? Like, I think Nintendo might actually be doing more than collaborating with him. I think they might actually potentially be funding, or at the very least publishing his next game, being Deltarune. But I don't know about that, but it would make sense, because it's like, why would Nintendo collaborate with him so much? Like him specifically, because we've heard a lot of things like from like Toby Fox, like working on stuff with not only Nintendo but Game Freak. And Nintendo have been really open to like indie devs, and they know that like Toby Fox and Undertale were like really big, especially in Japan. Like they love it over there as well. Oh. But this room sucks. I wish I could cheese this, but I can't. Okay, finally. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they were going to help him, like, fund the project, or maybe not necessarily fund it, but they'll publish it. So I could totally see Deltarune being like a Switch-timed exclusive for a while, and then it would come out on other platforms like I don't know, like 6 months later or something. But they're gonna like help him get the project off the ground because it's still in its really early stages right now. There's only like a demo and that came out like a year ago. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I'm not doing that level tonight. Let's do another level. Let's do Kunai Man. Jumped too late. Ah. You know what I could do actually? Hang on. I'm gonna try... Let me mute the game for a second. The song is actually available to listen online because someone linked me to the YouTube video earlier tonight. So let me just check that real quick, see if I can find that, and then let you guys listen to it. I don't know if I'll play the full song, it's like 2 minutes, but it's like a preview, and I think like Toby Fox himself uploaded it, I'm not sure, but here's the... Apparently this is the song that Toby Fox made for Pokemon Sword and Shield. You know, it's really funny, you can instantly tell this is a Toby Fox composition and not a Game Freak composition. It sounds out of place, but at the same time it sounds like it fits. So I don't know, I'm guessing this is like the rival trainer music. I don't know what this is for, but it sounds like an important battle, so... I'm assuming either the gym leader or the rival fight, that's probably what this is. I can hear a little bit, like I can hear little glints of like Undertale style music in there, which is pretty cool. Like I think he's using a similar sound font. Right, so I'm going to stop that now. That goes on. This is like a looped 10-minute version, but I'm not going to play the whole thing. Yeah, I don't know if it's the champion theme, but it'll be one of the battles at least. It's obviously not an Overworld song, it's like a battle theme. But yeah, my guess is either gym or rival. But yeah, it would be cool if Nintendo would like help him work on... I can't find the words. I don't mean like actively working with him on Deltarune, but just like fund it or publish it or whatever. I guess publish would be the right word I'm looking for. This level seems more manageable compared to the one I was just trying. Ah! Ah, fuck. Oh shit, really? Guess I'm gonna have to use Rush Jet to get past this. What? Excuse me? I thought that thing was going to roll along the ground, but it looked like it was still being floating. It was like it was floating by that thing that was like propelling it up. At least I hit a checkpoint, so there's that at least. I think the ball is supposed to be bouncing on the ground, but it's so rigid it doesn't seem like it. Oof. Double oof. Oh, so now we're on the train. Wow, we're still not at the boss yet. Okay, now we're at the boss fight. Took a while to get to this one. But this one was easier, like the level was not that bad. Right, let's hope I've got the weakness for this one because I don't have all the weapons yet. I wasn't able to see if that did more damage than the other one. Oh wait a minute, what? Why did it send me back here? The fuck? Okay, that's never happened before. Usually you checkpoint at the boss. Why did it take me back to the previous checkpoint? Well, that's bullshit. That's one E-tank wasted. So I used that E-tank just so I could get to the boss checkpoint. Ah, whatever. I should probably just stop now. I think the game automatically saves, I hope. There doesn't seem to be any way to get back to the title screen, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna try something, one moment. Right, so I'm going to reload the game just to see if the save file did save automatically, because I don't see a save option. Oh yeah, you see what difference that makes with the grid thing? So load game, right, okay, so it does save automatically, good. Yeah, so this will be a two-parter probably, I'm not going to be able to finish that tonight. Good game though. Obviously there's tiny flaws here and there because it's like a fan game and it's not perfect, but as far as a representation of the Game Boy versions go, it's very, very close, like it's almost there. And it's playable enough that it's actually quite enjoyable. Some of the level design can be a little bit middle fingerish for my liking, but I'm quite liking it so far otherwise. So I'll probably do some more of that toward the end of this week and see if I can finish it then.